Hey everybody, welcome, and if you've never been here before, hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Russell and I am a writer and an unprofessional indie publishing enthusiast, and today I'm coming to you with a little book haul. And first up we have Rules of Prey by John Sandford. So I've heard a lot about this, and I guess this is a thriller. And a good friend of mine, gave me this book or loaned it to me. So should probably read this pretty soon so I can give it back. Um, but I've heard really good things, and I'm not really familiar with thrillers. I've read a couple, and so this should be interesting. Okay, next is The Kingdoms, Wrath of Ashar, or Asher. I think it's Ashar. And on Indie Bookstore Day, my wife and I were at one of our favorite bookstores, and I was looking through the horror section, and she suggested that I look for something different and maybe something not so dark. So I went to the fantasy section, and I'm pretty sure this actually came from the basement where they have just stacks of really cheap paperbacks. And so I love this cover art. This is from the 80s, I believe, and I'm looking forward to checking that out. Up next we have from the Spear Wielders series, Dragon Slayer's Return by R.A. Salvatore. I'm familiar with this author, but I don't know anything about this book or this series, and I loved fantasy as a kid, and so I'm looking forward to this one. This also came from the basement of Atlanta Vintage Books, which is an awesome bookstore if you've never been there. And they have lots of sweet cats. It's a really great place. Okay, another paperback, Dead Certain by Mariah Stewart. This is going to be like a trashy old thriller or romantic suspense. I remember seeing a lot of this writer's books when I worked at a used bookstore, and this should be a lot of fun. And I remember this did come from the basement of Atlanta Vintage Books, so that one's going to be a lot of fun. And up next we have a horror novel, a ghost story called The Haunt by J.N. Williamson. And this was published by Leisure, I believe, in the 90s. And I'm not sure. I don't have my glasses on, so wait, 1999. Ooh, so he barely made it before the millennium. So 1999, J.N. Williamson. I've never heard of this book. I've heard of this writer before, but this one should be really cool, and nice little quiet horror story. And then today I went by the dollar store and I got 4 of these books. They're called Creepers. They're kids books, but they're kind of like Goosebumps knockoffs, I guess. And I got The Gravedigger, Mirror Mirror, Dr. Death, and The Scarecrow. So I think these will be super fun, and I think they're like middle grade horror. They're not YA really. They're for a younger audience, and the all the text is really large and it's double spaced. So I think I'll be able to like tear through these pretty quickly, but that should be a lot of fun. And lastly, we have Damnation Spring by Ash Davidson. And I think this is just like a family drama or something. It's not horror, but it's just a character based story, and so it should be nice and quiet. And I'm was really looking for something like this. It's not, it's out of my comfort zone as a reader, so I think it'll be good for me to read. Just to, I don't know. I think it'll be good. Stephen King blurbed it. He said, probably the best novel I'll read this year. It's about work and love and characters who ring true. So that was a blurb by Stephen King. So let's hope that. Anyway, let's hope that that's true. So anyway, that's my book haul. Those are the books that I've acquired recently, and I'm looking forward to reading them. Who knows how long it will take? My TBR list is quite extensive, as I'm sure all of ours are, so who knows? Anyway, that's about it for today. Thank you so much for being here. Please remember to support your favorite writers, whether they're indie or traditionally published or whatever. And hope everybody's doing well. And again, thank you for watching. Thank you. And I'll see you next time. All right.